by so few. But oh well, what can you do? It's an outrageous outcome, the absolutely absurd aftermath to an egregious event that never should have happened, but somehow it has happened, and somehow even stranger, that outrageous, absurd, egregious thing has happened to me.
Something happened today, the kind of something that only happens on the big screen.
We know that today, I have vision so strong it has to be seen, and the odds are so low that it will happen again.
It seems fair to boast something.
It's an outrageous outcome,
The illogical, irrational issue.
of miraculous matters beyond the bounds of logic and everyday proceedings.
But the honest fact about it is the outcome so outrageous has happened to me.
All the chances were so low, it happened. All the chances
The
were so
odds
low.
of it, what were the odds of it?
How this happened? How it happened? Tell the person that it happened. How this happened? How it happened?
The
Tell the person
odds
that it
of
happened.
it.
How this happened? How it happened? Tell the person that it happened. How this happened? How it happened? Tell the person that it happened. How this happened? How it happened? Tell the person that it happened. How this happened? How it happened? Tell the person that it happened. How this happened? How it happened? Tell the person that it happened. How this happened? How it happened? Tell the person that it happened. How this happened? How it happened? Tell the person that it happened. How this happened? How it happened? Tell the person that it happened. How this happened? How it happened? Tell the person that it happened. It's an outrageous outcome, the absolutely absurd aftermath to an egregious event that never should have happened, but somehow it has happened, and somehow even stranger, that outrageous, absurd, egregious thing has happened to me.
Something happened today.
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 So there's this guy. There's always a guy, isn't there? Unless you're straight or a lesbian. Whatever the point is, with me there's always been one guy, and that guy's name is Jesse Ice. I'm sure you've heard of him. He was part of that big boy band, Boy Town. Rolling Stone once called them the Backstreet Boys if they didn't go to Supercuts. Yeah. So when the boy band craze was dying off, Jesse Ice had the brilliant idea to go solo. Now, his former band, Boy Town, was performing their farewell tour at Little Caesars. He started debuting at Little Caesars Arena, which a lot of people at the time called a betrayal. However, I believe that Jesse was acting in his best interest by letting go of a group that was holding him back. His self-reliance and independence are some of his best qualities. I'm self-reliant and independent too. I don't need a band to get what I want, but I do want Jesse. Yeah. Now I know what you're thinking. Jesse Ice isn't gay, but that is not confirmed. Now, he just likes to keep his personal life private. It's very Barbra Streisand. The streets want to get it. Now, there are signs though, okay? Like how in every boy band there's one gay guy. Lance Bass in NSYNC, Stephen Gately in Boyzone, Mark Wahlberg in New Kids on the Block. And then, there's that candid photo of him and Jonathan Bailey dancing at Hardware in HK, House Kitchen. It's not AI, it's real. And it's 2025. Everyone's a little bit gay. He has to be gay. Then he wouldn't be with me. And since he's destined to be with me, he has to be. Or at least bi. Pan? Girl, I don't know, sexuality is fluid. Knowing all this, I've been waiting for destiny to put him in my path. I need to be ready to seal the deal. I never quite anticipated how that would actually play out.
Order up, number 49.
I was at Arby's, about to bite into my burger, when I caught sight of someone across the restaurant. Oh my, who is that guy? Who's hiding in that baseball hat? I can't believe he's here. Right here inside my local Arby's, where I eat piles of big beef and cheddars, which I could never let him see me do. But why's he here? Could it be? Has he finally seen my blog devoted to him? I'm glad you've seen my love, and that is when you fell in love with me too, right? Love needs just a gentle shove. It's often pop stars end up dating their fans, right? For what is better than a person who is zealous for you? In that normal, not creepy, obsessive sort of way. I think he ordered fries. How did he know my favorite food? You see how we just click? The kind of match that's made in heaven. I need to sit down and take in this moment to see how all my dreams are coming true. But wait a sec, could I be wrong? Is there maybe a slight chance that he's not here for me? No way, for he has seen my love. A love so strong that it could shatter the world, right? A mandate from up above has decreed that we are destined to be, right? For how could God not center his entire world around me? Tens of thousands of eons to get us where we are, right inside this Arby's. A miracle has happened. Well, no, it's not a miracle, for as I said, it was destined to happen from the start. But who would know it would happen right here inside this Arby's? If I'm being honest, there probably are better places than this. But what does it matter? Because he's seen my love, and what could spoil all the joy that he brings me? His time I will have all of, and I will cherish all the songs that he sings to me. I'm done with dreaming, for with him I will be happy for life. Goodbye Arby's, and hello to true love finally. Now that he's seen my love. Excuse me, I just want to let you know I'm a big fan,
Look,
and
that's really sweet, but I was just getting some fries before. I can't believe it. It's you.
It's me? Yeah, it's me. What, do you recognize me?
You're Just the Ice Lover 2000, right? you have that blog and YouTube channel and all those TikToks dedicated to me.
And I'm president of your fan club,
Ices! Yeah, I've always loved your content, and honestly, thought you were kind of cute. This may be a bit forward, but do you think I could take you out on a date sometime?
It's time!
So I found out a few years later the guy had forgotten to buy Halloween candy, so he just gave us whatever he had lying around.
I mean, what was that?
It was, what's the word when you take like weed and make it into food?
An edible?
Yeah, I thought that was the Greek guy who nailed his mom.
No. Well, I mean, yeah, kind of. They're homophones.
I don't read super well, but if edible was anything, it wasn't gay.
Aren't you an English teacher?
Technically. But ChatGPT does most of the work.
That makes sense. Back to this candy thing.
Oh, right. He gave us weed chocolates.
Really? How old were you?
I can't remember, like 8 or so?
8. Oh my god, I'm so sorry that happened to you.
I'm not. It was.
A fork just fell out of the sky and landed right smack dab in front of us on the sidewalk where it's still sitting, just sitting. It's sitting and mocking us. That fork just fell off of a roof.
But there's no roof inside, so
Where did it come from? Maybe from a plane.
do you see a plane?
There's not a plane in the sky, so where did this fork come from? I never thought that a fork could just appear from the sky like that. Trying to think this through is making my brain
The
numb.
physical laws of the books do not adhere. When forks go, it's black out of nowhere.
A fork just fell out of the sky
And landed right smack dab in front of us on the sidewalk where it's just sitting, It's sitting and mocking us.
Where did
Where did that fall off the
Stand
roof? There are no
for
roofs
we must
at
have
all
just
near.
Must be
Us.
selling or
Are there airplanes?
So
Not a roof or plane. Wherever it's from, it doesn't belong here, and neither do we. So we'll leave it to the God who is put in charge of forks. Doesn't take a genius to know something's wrong here. This whole event should be put on a pub quiz for how the matrix works when it's broken. A fork just fell out of the sky.
Should we, I don't know, tell someone? The police? The FBI? Crate and Barrel?
Why would we tell someone? So they could send the men in black to erase our memory? Plus, it's clearly from William Sonoma.
You're right, let's just go!
Score? Free fork! Never found a fork on the ground before. Only ever spoons. One time I found a spork, but that was in a dream. You ever go to a horse track? I'm not talking about one of the fancy ones where women have those big hats. You know the kind. The ones with the big, the side parts. And on top of the hat is always like a huge bow or flower. Or sometimes like a super old woman will have a dead bird or something on hers. Can you imagine putting a dead bird on a hat? Some people are really... Never mind. I was talking about horse races, not the bird kind. The kind where the government and pretty much all of society turns a blind eye as really desperate people. People on the edge of financial ruin go to stake their life savings on an animal with a name like my ex-wife's ashes. That's a real horse name. Google it. You could also use Bing, probably, or maybe Yahoo. My computer has Yahoo as its default browser. I'm not sure why. I keep trying to change it, but every time I go to search for something, there it is, Yahoo. I think I downloaded the virus. There I go again. I can tell that if I give you the whole blow-by-blow, I'm just going to keep getting off track. No pun intended. So, I'll summarize a few bits. I used to work at MoMA as a security guard. accidentally destroyed Starry Night, replaced Starry Night with my own version. It was very good. You could barely tell the difference. One of the other guards saw me, he blackmailed me, I took out a loan from a loan shark to pay him off, and just last night, that loan shark came a-callin' and gave me 24 hours to pay. There was this whole exchange between us. Better Call Saul tier banter. I pointed that out. He didn't appreciate the levity, and pistol whipped me for it. You probably can't tell. I covered it up with some concealer. The key is to find one that's a shade or two lighter than your skin tone, so you can put on a lot and then you blend it in. Oh, there I go again. I just can't seem to stay on topic, can I? I promise. This time, I'm definitely gonna tell the story straight, no extra details. After he left, I rounded up all my money and I went down to the racetrack, and I wanted to find out the best horse to bet on, so I took a quick spin by the stables to look at the horses in person, get a sense of them. One of them, an outrageous outcome, that's the name of the horse, kind of caught my eye. He seemed like a horse who'd seen some real shit in his days, dark stuff probably. I won't get into the details, but I'm 80 to 90% sure there was a fractured memory involving the wood chipper in there, but he might have just seen Fargo at some point. After staring at him for a quarter hour, not blinking once, I went straight up to the betting window and put it all on him to win, and then I went up to the stands to watch the race, and right as the race was starting, I overheard some guy next to me say how an outrageous outcome had the worst odds of any competitor that day. How was I supposed to know? I looked the horse dead in the eyes, and I thought it was a straight shooter. I thought maybe he'd seen some stuff, maybe he'd seen too much, and the stuff he'd seen began to weigh on him so much to the point that he couldn't take it, and it started to affect his racing. Maybe his wife walked out. Can horses get married? Not to people, of course, but to other horses. Well, now that I think about it, why not people? It's 2025. Anyway, the horse's wife left him, I'm pretty sure of that, so he didn't have the will to race any longer, and the once great and outrageous outcome fell on hard times, and I would too, wouldn't you? Especially after what he saw, the wood chipper. I'm fine. I swear I'm fine. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, I'll take some water. Thanks. That's good. Appreciate it. Whew. Well, I can see I've sort of become lost in the weeds. Let me start over one last time. When I went to the horse track today, who'd have guessed that it'd turn out this way? That I'd find something not like it seems. It was the horse, yes, the horse of my dreams. There it was, standing all on its own. Its potential the crowd hadn't known. When it won, I was deafened by screams, for no one counted on the horse of my dreams. My horse's odds were pretty terrible, and I didn't know. I could have easily lost my life savings, but my horse said, nay. Now I'll go to the horse track each week, and I'll watch as my horse climbs the peak. I am one to take things to extremes, but that won't happen with the horse of my dreams. It's an outrageous outcome, that's the name of the horse. The horse that made me realize I had superpowers. I have the ability to psychically affect who wins a horse race. Ha! There'd be no way to stop me if I used my powers. The world's whole economy is at my mercy. But don't be concerned, for I would never let my power go to my head. Probably I was broke just a mere day ago, but right now I can buy a chateau. I have cash coming to me in streams, and it's all thanks to the horse of my dreams. Yes, it's all thanks to the horse of my dreams.
to get back to a quick call I have on hold, so sit tight.
She's very nice, isn't she?
Oh, yes.
She seems like a wonderful boss to work under.
And the office is beautiful.
Indeed. It looks a lot like an office.
It does. Good luck.
Thank you. You too. Look at these foolish people thinking they stand a chance against me.
Look at these crazy people sitting here when we know they'll choose me.
I am the obvious and logical choice, so it will be me. They should both get up and go, for we know anyone would opine. That job is mine. I must have more experience than them put together, so there.
I always do so good in interviews. I'm not nervous, so there.
When we met her before, she told me that she thought I had great hair.
When it's all on the table, just one choice sends a chill down her spine. That job is mine. Why is she taking so long in there? All she has to do is say, I got the job, and send these losers packing. Why did she have to go take a call? Leaving us together, I'd be lying if I said I didn't find it a bit nerve-wracking.
No one here has my talent or my brains or my credits today.
No one here has my knowledge or my skills or my polish, do they?
No one here has a single thing I have. It's absurd, there's no way.
If you have any doubt that I'm the one, go and read the headline. That job is mine.
That job is mine.
That job is mine.
That job is mine. Woo!
So, I have bad news and good news. Turns out two of my employees, well, former employees now, just died in unrelated car accidents. That is, if you ignore the fact that they were both caused by a riot over the Raiders not making the playoffs.
Oh, that's terrible.
How tragic.
I also thought it was the Raiders' year.
Yeah, the good news is I now have 3 job openings, meaning I can offer jobs to all of you. So,
Welcome to Chili's.
Oh.
I like to come down to the train tracks. It's a good hobby. You know, most trains don't secure their cargo nearly well enough, so you can find all kinds of cool, slightly damaged things. I mean, you can't expect anything to be in perfect condition after falling off a train, but who really needs a completely intact mirror? It's also a great place to be alone with your thoughts. You can think about how your life got to the place where the best part of your day was coming down to the train tracks. Well, whatever happened, it was clearly for the best, because this is the place to be as far as I'm concerned. A real hidden gem when it comes to locations, a diamond in the rough. I wish I knew a third gemstone-themed idiom referring to something with unrecognized potential. Things look so much better when they come in threes. Now, here's a little expert train cargo salvage tip. No one ever checks between the sleepers. The sleepers are the bars that the track sits on. Thought I'd teach you a little train lingo while we're here. As I was saying, most people are usually hesitant to get right on the tracks and check out what's between the sleepers. But that's always where some of the best stuff ends up. It's funny that they're called sleepers, don't you think? I mean, what are they meant for? Sleeping on? Could they be comfortable? Maybe I'll just lie down for a quick second. Oh. Oh. Honestly? Oh, not bad. Oh. Was that the sound of the train? Oh, I guess a nap isn't in the cards. Next time. Oh, dear. I think I may have gotten a fix to the tracks. It's probably my hair getting caught in the rail joint. A rail joint is another piece of train track lingo. Oh, that's sure getting close, but it's fine. Because my hair is now free and I can stand up. Ugh. You know, it's a good thing I got free when I did, because that train is real shit! I am underneath the train. The train almost killed me. Now I'm underneath a train and looking up, I see where things have all gone wrong and what I need to finally grow up. No more sneaking into houses when I run out of toilet paper and don't want to go to the store underneath a train. No train is above me. Now that I am out, I realize I was stupid. There's no reason to change a thing. I'm perfect just the way that I am. Shush, quiet.
hush, they're about to choose the numbers,
And the numbers are
28, 33,
36,
65.
67.
And the Powerball is 9.
I won!
I won the whole fucking thing.
Every dollar of that will be mine for the taking.
I had my doubts, but I guess God was listening, and He for sure likes me.
I won.
I won.
It's too good to be true.
And I guess what you get is what you are due.
I got a lot, so I must be a saint to wish I knew why that be.
Maybe it was the time I helped that woman cross.
No, I never did that, but I thought I should.
That must be good enough, 'cause here I stand with a winning ticket tight in my hand. I won. There's no need to think more. No one cares what I did, because caring's a chore. Now I live life solely focused on more, and this right here is the key.
Wait, what was that?
What did they just say?
No, it can't be.
There are more winners.
How could this happen?
How could this happen? How could this happen? I thought I was the only one. Well, isn't this quite the cake in the nuts?
I thought that I was the only one,
But there are 3 others who won't use the money as good as I would. What is the point in winning now? I should have gotten 4 times what I got, but now I am stuck with a measly 400 million. I'm so fucking mad right now. What am I expected to do with a prize this small? How did my luck end up so bad? What did I do wrong to be treated like a piece of shit? I might as well rip this ticket up now. Well, maybe I'll hold on to it for a bit. It's not what I should have gotten, but I can find a use for it, I guess. I won the lottery, but 3 other people won it too. I won the lottery, yes, I won the lottery, but 3 other people, 3 fucking people won it too. It's an outrageous outcome. So, it did rain. Thanks for texting me to bring an umbrella this morning.
Of course. Should we go?
It's pretty heavy right now. Maybe we should wait a little.
All right. I just wish she wasn't here too.
His name is Reed. Her name is Lana. We're the only 3 members of our high school's pie club. No, not pie like you probably think. It's a pie club. Number 3.14 and all that. The main purpose of the club is to memorize as many places of pie as possible. I founded the club myself. I used to be a member of the math club, but it was too political, so I had to leave. I had hoped that at least a few of the other members of the math club would make the move, but for a whole month, I was the only one. Then one day, I was in the classroom assigned to our club when Reed came in. He also thought it was a pie club and found it funny.
I explained his mistake, and I'd expected that the second he found out he would leave, but he didn't. He stayed. He wasn't very interested in learning about pie, but he did homework and stuff. It was nice to finally have company. It wasn't long before Lana showed up. She cares less about pie than Reed does. Both kinds. It was clear that she only joined because he was there, and she has a crush on him. Can't blame her. I do too. And that's what makes me so sad. With her around, I'll never stand a chance with him. When he looks at me, which hardly happens, I know. But when he looks at me, these silly feelings start to grow. My heart takes over, my brain blacks out. For why would he want anything I'm about? When he looks at me, it only takes just a glance until I'm fallen utterly, trapped in a cool and calming trance. It isn't easy and it isn't fair that I am in love with someone who will never care. Wouldn't it be outrageous if he offered to share his umbrella? And wouldn't it be so stupid to assume he was talking to me if he did? 'Cause who out there want to share an umbrella with someone like me? Not him, that's a certainty. When he looks at me, this love I have I can't contain. And if he was with me, I'd gladly get caught in the rain. When I'm alone, I can scream it so loud, but when I'm near him, I am lost in the crowd. Will I ever feel like my love is allowed? But it is so outrageous to think he would share his umbrella. And it's even more outrageous to think he would share his umbrella with me. 'Cause who out there want to share an umbrella with someone like me? Not him, that's a certainty. It's a lot lighter now. Are you coming?
You know what? You go ahead. I need a second.
Fine.
Are you okay?
What?
I noticed you don't have an umbrella.
I forgot it.
Oh, that's a bummer. Do you want to share mine?
What?
Do you want to share?
I guess it wasn't so outrageous.
we've just been so busy. Oh, yum!
Did you just pretend to drink out of that empty glass?
What?
I didn't get the wine thing. It's still in the kitchen.
That I didn't realize. I thought we were doing a bit or something.
You thought we put out empty wine glasses as a bit?
Yes.
And you assumed we stood around pretending to drink out of them?
Yeah, I thought it was like a sober thing. But are you in the program?
No, I'm not.
Well, my mistake then. Oh, sorry, instincts.
So, you said that you've been busy. Doing what, exactly?
We just came back from St. Kitts.
The resort was actually on Nevis.
Nevis is in St. Kitts.
Well, not really. The name of the country is St. Kitts and Nevis. If you had said, we just got back from St. Kitts and Nevis, I wouldn't have said anything. But you said, we just got back from St. Kitts, which is neither the name of the country nor the island we were on.
Well, that sounds like fun.
It was. They call it the hidden gem of the Caribbean.
What else have you been up to?
Should we tell them?
Do you think they'll believe us?
Believe you. What is it?
The most outrageous thing happened to us today, right, honey?
Well, I'd say it was more absurd than outrageous, but yes.
Okay, fine. As I was saying, the most outrageous.
I thought we agreed it was absurd.
Well, we didn't agree, but we. Oh, okay. The most absurd thing happened to us today. So it all began today.
More specifically, this morning.
We were going to that place, that place down by the train tracks where the women got run over.
No, she didn't get run over. She was under. It went over her.
You're right, darling. You were always right. Can you tell the story?
You were telling the story.
I'm certainly trying to. So we get into the car, but the engine won't turn over.
No, the engine works just fine. It's the battery that's broken.
But it wasn't that far, so we realized we could walk it.
This one sure could stand to walk some more.
You're right, darling. You're always right. What was that?
I'm calling you back.
Oh, why?
Someone has to.
And so we started walking and took a right on Elm.
By Elm, I think he's talking about oak.
When right out of the sky there came, I meant Elm when I said it.
Have you forgotten Elm's the other side of town?
You're right. So this thing came out the sky and it started falling toward us. Do not even start that sentence, so I swear that I was laughing.
All that I was gonna say is that it didn't fall right toward us, but a quarter-mile to our left. I'm right. You have to admit that I'm right.
A quarter-mile to our
An
left.
approximate distance.
So how long have you been gone?
You know that I never said that. Dr. Perkins says we always should be honest.
Dr. Perkins wasn't talking about telling goddamn stories.
Well, we'll ask him at our session.
Go and fuck yourselves.
Oh my, oh dear, is it getting hot in here?
Why can't you just listen to a single word I say without the need to correct me and tear me all apart?
It's not that I'm correcting you, I'm simply fine, I'll stop. Always tell me what you need and what you're feeling in your heart.
So this thing came out the thing.
There's a better way to say that.
Did we not just have it out for you always interrupting?
But if everything's a thing, how does anything mean anything? It's clarity of language.
You're right. I guess sometimes you gotta be right.
Well, I'm right most of the time, not just sometimes.
Do not start this
It's
again.
the truth.
Well, I'm getting out of here. There's no point to even bother.
You are really walking out. Come on, do not be a child.
No, you're the only child here who won't waiting up for me.
It's not our fault you're slow.
I'll have you know that I just ran the mile in gym class, and it only took me 13 minutes.
That's not that fast.
Well, maybe not, but I wasn't the slowest like last year. Billy had an asthma attack after 2 laps, so I ended up being second slowest. He's okay though. I haven't seen him in a while.
Well, I was the fastest in my class.
Faster than everybody?
Yes!
I don't believe you.
Oh, there you are! Did you forget why we're here? We have to get enough candy to last us the whole year.
I don't know how we'll ever get enough, not with these tiny ones.
What does our haul look like so far?
We have Snickers, but they're fun size. We have Skittles, but in little packs that'll only hold a few pieces each.
We have Pop Rocks up to our eyes and fizzy enough to fill a million sacks, but what we're longing for is out of reach.
It's the holy grail of candy. Halloween would be so dandy if a house out there was handing out them. How could grown-ups be so greedy? Don't they know that kids are needy? And it's agony to go without them. Hope's not lost, for there's some gossip that a mansion 2 blocks over has the very thing that we dearly seek.
Is it true?
I'd say it's a toss-up.
No, it'd be rare as a 4-leaf clover.
Still, I think we ought to go take a peek. For that house, I hear they have king-size candy bars. It could be Kit Kats or Reese's, or even Reese's Pieces, but it doesn't matter.
For all we care about is that house is giving out king-size candy bars. At least that's what people are saying. We're hoping and we're praying. It's not only chatter. Now we're off to go and see.
Down the street, continue straight, and
Wait for stop and look both ways, or we all might get hit and then miss the candy.
Think it'll be served on a platinum plate and baked under a haze made of golden rays, or simply paired with a fine vintage cognac brandy.
Well, I think we're too young for cognac, but the offering surely won't let members bound to come with such a sweet treat.
Expectations are gigantic, RMZ would be titanic if this expedition ends in defeat.
All that's left is to knock on the front door. Well, before that, there's one more thing to decide, and that is who it is gonna be.
well, okay, I'll be taking this one for you, scaredy cat. So go ahead and hide.
No, stop! We'll do it together.
1, 2, 3.
I'm coming! What do you kids want?
Trick or treat!
When did it become Halloween? I thought it was still August. Look, kids, I'm sorry, but Okay, fine. Just give me a second here. All right. Let's see. Which one of these has the weed in them? I'm pretty sure these aren't them. Okay, kiddos, you can have these, but if they make you feel weird, don't tell anyone where you got them.
Whoa, so cool.
This is the best Halloween ever.
Ah, you like them. Good. Now, a little life advice. The police are not your friends. Happy Halloween.
I'm gonna have mine right now.
No, you have to save it for last.
You're right. I guess I'll have a fun-sized Snickers.
Oh, fun-sized Snickers are great. I think I'll have one too.
I'm gonna have a tiny bag of Skittles.
That's for sure. He was looking very closely at the horses. I was set to go and call in reinforces, but that's all that he did. He just looked. One particular horse had him hooked. After staring for a while, he went away, so I just got on with my duties for the day. Though I was shocked to find out which horse won. It was that horse he had his eye on. I was forced to reach the logical conclusion. The man and horse committed psychical collusion. And the whole thing happened right before my face. That horse and man fixed the horse race. When I walk home, you know how I pass the train tracks. Yesterday as I was walking by, my back cracks. So I sit down to wait out the pain. Then round the corner I see come the train. It was far enough away for me to vamoose. For this woman closer up, though there was no use. I just watched as this poor girl got hit. And I shouted out loud, holy shit! I was so disturbed I stood there till the train passed. Frightened by the thought of bones and organs amassed. But to my surprise that it was not. Gruesome carnage was not what I got. For the woman who was hit was totally fine. She stood up on the tracks and stretched to straighten her spine. I went home and there I gave my face a splash. I saw a girl survive a train crash. On the way to my appointment with you today, I was walking while my headphones played some bootleg, and a pair of guys turned on to Oak. I heard them mentioning how their car broke. They were bickering so loud it drowned out my tunes. I was wishing I had kept my slot in afternoons. But if I had done that, I'd have not seen a mysterious ship hit the scene. It went right by those guys, causing them to stop dead. Well, it really was a quarter mile ahead that a port on the ship opened wide. And you'll never guess what was inside. Fast as lightning, I hid behind some fencing. I kept my eyes on every muscle in me tensing. Something came out and it pulled the two guys in.
I'm gonna have to stop you right there.
Why?
Ooh, it is clear that your pathological line has gotten much worse. I think we need to get you back on those shock treatments.
But Dr. Perkins, I'm telling the truth this time.
Those stories were obviously filled with lies. For example, I know for a fact that you hate the music of Michael Bublé.
He's growing on me. Look, I'm not lying about most of it. The train thing, the thing with the horse, and those guys getting snatched. It all really happened.
No. You are lying. Because you unconsciously want something. Likely validation. In and of itself, that's fine. Everybody wants things. I, for one, want a pen. So I could use this notepad I bought 5 years ago instead of only using it as a prop. However, a problem arises when one like yourself, they do something, when someone like yourself does something morally objectionable to satisfy their wants, like creating these outrageous stories.
But outrageous things happen every day to people.
3 outrageous outrageous things happening to you in quick succession, though?
Well, technically they happened to other people.
Doesn't make quite a difference whether it happened to you specifically or not. The likelihood of everything that you said to be true is way too low. I would say one at least several billion.
Sure, it's unlikely, but it's not impossible. What if a lottery were held in which every person in the world was entered and there was only one winner? The odds of winning that would have to be 1 in several billion, but it'd still have to happen to someone.
Then either you're a pathological liar or you're the luckiest person in the world. And I have a file full of documents that say you're a pathological liar. It makes you think, though, doesn't it?
Think about what?
About whether I'd be a better doctor or not if I were able to write things down. But that's unimportant. It also makes you think about luck and what it even means. If you were right, and that man at the track did have the ability to change the outcome of the horse race, he would consider himself very lucky now, wouldn't he?
Of course he would.
But that's only because the outcome is something he presumably wanted. It has nothing to do with the rarity of the situation. Those two guys you say that got snatched by, well, it never really happened. But I would imagine that they would not consider what happened to them to be very lucky. But it is equally, let's say, as rare as someone who could psychically change the outcome of a horse race. And it doesn't necessarily have to be something as objective as that. The same thing could happen to two people, and one person could view the event as something not less than significant, while the other could view it as the most luckiest thing that has ever happened to them or could happen to them. A child, for example, could be amazed by something simple as a free candy bar. While an adult might look at that same candy bar and call it a waste of calories. Or two adults, based on their place in society, could have a similar disconnect. Let's go back to the horse race, yeah? So, the ability to change the outcome of a horse race, then place a bet accordingly to get a large winning, would only be considered lucky if that winning was large to you. Someone with billions of dollars would not find that very significant. Or take meeting a celebrity. Many people would consider meeting a celebrity as an inconceivably lucky occurrence. But to a celebrity, there's just another day.
What are you getting at?
I don't know, I just made me think.
So about the electric shock treatments?
Oh, we're definitely gonna be doing that.
Yelling
happened today.
Something I never thought would happen to me.
That thing happened today.
And it's opened my eyes so wide I can see
All the wonderful things
that are enjoyed by so few.
But
Oh well, what can you do? It's an outrageous outcome, the absolutely absurd aftermath to an egregious event that never should have happened. But somehow it has happened, and somehow even stranger, that outrageous, absurd, egregious thing has happened to me.
something happened today.
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 Something happened today.